We are back for the second game of the Mountain Valley Classic here in Jasper, Tennessee. That will pit the Middle Tennessee Monarchs versus the Marion County Warriors. The Monarchs will be home team this game. Nope. Well, we're not going to start now. Okay, they cleared the field. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're home team. So what was the other team doing out there? All right, we're going to switch it up here. All right. I'll get the lineups here in just a minute. We're starting a little bit earlier than I expected. And the Monarchs take the field. At first base for this game, number 7, Tyler Holt. At second, number 14, senior Harrison Adelgren. Shortstop, number 6, Caden Woodward. Third base, number 22, Caleb Fouth. In right field, senior number 13, Connor Bean. In center field, senior number 14, Kobe Kreppel. And in left, number 9, Rodney Bakken. On the mound, number 23, Landon Trader. And behind the plate, number 0, Zach Privatera. The Monarchs took their first game of the Mountain Valley Classic by a score of 4-1 over the Marshall County Tigers. And Marshall County had beat up on Grundy County by a score of 13-0 in the previous game, 14-0, excuse me, in the previous game. So the Monarchs looking to go 2-0 here on the first day. We have 2 games tomorrow at the on the mountainside, so that we're in the valley, in the Sequatchie Valley here, and then tomorrow we'll be up on the mountain for 2 games, starting at 5:30 against South Pitt, and then at 8 o'clock we'll be playing Grundy County. So the only defensive changes from the first game are Caleb Fouth coming in at third and Rodney Bakken moving in left, and obviously a new pitcher and a new catcher here. And a new first baseman, sorry. There were lots of changes. Whoops. Sorry about that. Wrong graphic. Up to bat for Marion County, number 15. First pitch, swinger on the right side, in the gap between third and short for a base hit. Leadoff batter is on for Marion. And up to bat, number 8. Runner takes a little lead at first. Swinging strike 1. Zach thought about throwing down to first, but chose not to. Landon checks his runner back at first. Comes home with it. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 on the batter. Checks his runner again. Comes home. Swing fouled off of the mask. The batter stays alive. focus in here a little better. I think the lights are messing with him a little bit. All right. Runner takes his lead at first. Runner goes. Zach throws down. He had bobbled the ball there. But they got the batter for out number 1. Goes down on strikes. Up to bat now. Number 3, Alec. First pitch outside, ball 1. Ground ball to the second baseman. Harrison picks it up over to first for out number 2. Up to bat number 7. Hayden. First pitch, and they're a little low for a ball. Runner on third, 2 outs. No score here in the top of the first. Swinging, strike 1. Low. Oh, sorry, I moved the microphone too close to my face. Low, ball 2. 2-1. Landing comes set, comes home with it, outside for a ball. 3-1. Low, ball 4, batter walks. So runners now on first and third. Brings up number 1, Austin. Two outs, runners at the corners. Zach calls the first and third defense. Landon checks his runners, comes set. Kicks and throws home. First pitch just misses outside for ball 1. Runner did not try to steal that time. Has a little bit of a lead at first. Yeah, catches the inside corner for a strike. The ball looked like it was tailing inside and moved back in. 1-1 on the batter. Swinging, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line drive into center field. That's going to drop in for a hit, and that will score. Run gets past the left fielder. Center fielder Kobe Kreppel gets out there, throws it into the cutoff, not in time to get the runner at second base. So the Warriors put 1 run on the board, have runners on second and third, 2 outs. Up to bat number 10, Reese. First pitch outside for a ball. Doesn't get away from Zach. Right at his feet. Keeps the runners from advancing. Ground ball to the shortstop. Caden makes a nice backhand over to first. Bounces it in, but not in time. Ball gets away from Tyler, but not enough for the runner to advance. Brings in another run for the Warriors. Monarchs down 2-0 here in the top of the first. Runners at first and third again. Not a huge lead for any of them. Landon comes home with it. Pitch low, gets away from Zach. And the runner comes in to score. So the pass ball brings in another run. Marion County now leads by a score of 3-0. Runner on second base, 2 outs. Landon fake throw back to second. Trying to keep the runner there, getting too big of a lead. Pitch comes home, swinging down to third base. Ball gets out into right field. Going to be a play at the plate. Off throw and not in time. The Warriors take a 4-0 lead. So a couple hits, a couple of pass balls and wild pitches. Now it's 4-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on base now. Pitch outside for a ball. Low ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Catch the outside corner for a strike. Full count now on the batter. This is number 5, Blaine. I do not have any last names for their players. Next pitch popped up right on the mound. Landon calls for it, squeezes it for out number 3. But the Monarchs give up 4 runs in the top of the first, heading to the bottom of the first, down 4-0. Up to bat for the Monarchs here in the bottom of the first. Senior second baseman Harrison Adelgren. First pitch outside. Comes back right at me. Rattles our camera a little bit. Ball one. Next pitch. High, ball two. 2-0. Outside, ball three. 3-0 on Harrison. Down 4. Let's see if Harrison has a green light here. I think he was taken all the way there. Strike one. 3-1 on Harrison. Line drive. Center field. Going back. Gets underneath it for out number 1. Oh, wait. Ball dropped in there. Oh, okay. We did call him out. Okay. I thought so. I just saw him standing at second. All right. So he was out. 1 out. Up to bat, number 6, shortstop Caden Woodward. First pitch inside for a ball. Ground ball, backhanded by the shortstop, dropped over to first, not in time. Tough play by the shortstop. Was able to knock it down, keep it from going into left field, though. Up to bat now, number 13, senior right fielder Connor Bean. Caden has a small lead at first. First pitch grounded, foul down the first base line. So 0-1 on Connor, steps back in. Pitch grounded right at the first baseman. Over to second for 1. Back. Makes a stretch for out number 3. Well, the Monarchs end up going in order, not in the traditional way, but don't score any runs in the bottom of the first, heading to the top of the second, down by a score of 4-0. up to bat for the Warriors here in the top of the second. Pitcher Nick. First pitch high, fouled back, out of play. Pitch outside. 1-1. Ground ball. Over to third baseman, fires it over to first, stretches for the out. Nice play by Caleb to make a quick throw over to first. Good stretch by Tyler. 1 out now for number 4, shortstop Tyler. First pitch chopped. Foul. Yes, he did call it foul. Okay. Foul on the first base side. Oh, 1-1. Pitch 2 is outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball outside. 2-1. Popped up in the middle and short center. Kobe calls off. Oh, the second baseman, but drops the ball. So the runner is safe at first with 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup, center fielder Aiden. First pitch catches the bottom part of the strike zone for strike 1. Next pitch chopped. Third base side. It's going to be a tough play for Caleb. Fires it over to first in time to get him for out number 2. That was a really close play. If you watching it live want to rewind that, it was close. Good play by Caleb to get him. Sorry, I can't do replays yet. Maybe not want to see that one either. All right, so 2 outs now, runner on second base for the third baseman, Hayden. First pitch curveball in there for a strike. Pitch low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside for a ball. 2-1. Landon checks his runner back at second, comes home with it. Ground ball back to Landon. Takes it over to first for out number 3. The Warriors strand a runner here in the top of the second. Heading to the bottom of the, not the bottom of the 12th. Bottom of the second. Monarchs are down 4-0. Up to bat for the Monarchs here in the bottom of the second. Designated hitter number 41, Henry Wolf. First pitch swinging, strike one. Pitch fouled back for strike two. Curveball catches the inside corner for strike three. Nice movement on that ball, had Henry fooled. But, so one out here in the bottom of the second. Up to bat pitcher number 23, Landon Schrader. Curveball in there for strike. Low pitch fouled back. 0-2. Ground ball over to the right side. Gets through for a base hit. Excuse me, left side. One out single by Landon brings up third baseman number 22, Caleb Fouth. We are going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Looks like it's going to be number 11, Ethan Willis. Caleb steps in. Ethan gets his initial lead at first. Doesn't go. Pitch fouled off the end of his bat back here for a strike. For some reason I'm having a hard time keeping these cameras in focus. I don't know if that's because people are messing with the fences over there or what. Ethan takes his lead again. Short lead this time. Comes home with it. Runner runs. Pitch is fouled back. 0-2 on Caleb. pitch out, nobody going. They had one to waste there, so they decided to see if they could catch the runner off first base. Let's see what Coach Tim puts on now with a 1-2 count. A little bit bigger lead for Ethan at first. Runner does not go outside for a ball. 2-2. Pitch gets away from the catcher. Ethan's going to be at second base. Rounds and looks to third, but nothing. That will make it there. So, full count now on Caleb. Runner on second base, 1 out. Holding the runner on at second. Now he backs away. Fly ball into right center field. Center fielder drifting over. Gets it. Ethan tags. He's going to be in there standing up. So fly ball allows Ethan to move from second to third. Brings up number 9, Rodney Bakken, left fielder. First pitch in there for a strike. Next pitch swinging, strike 2, 0-2 on the batter. Swinging, strike 3. Rodney goes down on strikes and ends the threat in the bottom of the second. Heading into the top of the third, Monarchs still down 4-0. And we're back in the top of the third. First pitch ground ball to the right side. Picked up by Tyler, and he beats the... Oh, number 3 beat the play. That was a slow roller, kind of in that area where it was tough to make a play. Good try by Landon and Tyler, but the speedy runner beat the throw. So no outs. Swinging, strike one. And with the left fielder, I think I'm gonna do this instead. Excuse me, with the left-handed batter. This is line drive into center field. One hop. Kobe picks it up, gets it back in. So runners on first and second now. And up to bat is the left fielder, Alec. First and second, nobody out. Squares the bunt. Takes ball one outside. Tyler in on the grass at first. Caleb back even with the bag at third. Squares to run again. Back to the pitcher. Over to third for out number one. No chance to get him at first for the double play. But they get the lead off. They get the lead runner. One out now. Runners at first and second still. Up to bat the first baseman, Hayden. Tyler just in on the grass at first. Caleb back even with the bag still at third. Landon checks the runner at second. Comes home, squares the bunt, throws, offers at it, doesn't get it. Nobody covering second, so Zach could not throw down there to get the runner who had moved a little more than half, or a little less than halfway down to second base. 0-1. CP squares again. Tyler creeping in a little bit. Harrison makes a move, comes home with it. Swinging, foul ball, strike two. Oh, and 2 on the batter. Sorry, this is Reese who's up. I was off a little bit. Fly ball to right field. Connor Bean tracking it, going back. Bounces, 2 hops to the wall. Connor picks it up. Ball comes into home. Got him in between. The runner goes back to second. So the double brings in 2. And Marion County leads by a score of 6-0 now. 1 out for the second baseman, Blaine. First pitch up high for a ball. Squares to bunt, bunts it on the third base side. Landon goes over, fires it over to Furr. Oh, did not make the throw over to first. So a bunt single. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Tyler in on the grass, not holding the runner at first. Caleb in on the grass at third. Little chopper to the pitcher. Didn't think he was going to be able to make the play to Harrison at first. Allows another run to come in. 7-0 lead now for Marion County. And the bases are loaded now, 1 out. First pitch misses a little low, ball one. Fly ball on the right side. Gonna drop in there for a hit. Harrison throws it home. Oh! Collision at the plate. Gets him out. Good job by Harrison to get that ball in. Runners had to hold up because they thought it might be caught. Harrison fires it into Zach. Zach catches him in the air for out number 2. I think we're back to the top of the lineup now. This is Aiden, center fielder. First pitch, swinging, strike one. Landon wants to talk to his catcher real quick. Conference is over. Batter steps back in. 0-1. Base is still loaded. Ground ball right back to Landon. Trots over, tosses it underhand to Tyler at first for out number 3. Well, the Monarchs limit the damage to 3 runs, but heading to the bottom of the third, down 7-0. Leading off the Monarchs in the bottom of the third, first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. First pitch ground ball to the first baseman, picks it up, takes it himself for out number 1. Brings up the number 9 hitter, senior center fielder number 14, Kobe Kreppel. I apologize that they only scored 2 runs in that inning, so it is 6-0. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive, back deep, near the fence. The left fielder makes the catch. Well, Kobe gave it a ride there, but left fielder was able to get underneath it. Takes us back to the top of the lineup for senior number 17, Harrison Allegren. Nobody on, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. First pitch is fouled back out of play. First strike 1. Fly ball, left fielder settles underneath it and takes it for out number 3. The Monarchs go in order quickly in the bottom of the third, heading into the top of the fourth, down 6-0. Back now in the top of the fourth. No defensive changes for the Monarchs. First pitch swinging to the third baseman, Hayden. That one hits him. Curveball didn't break for him, and so Hayden takes his base on a hit by pitch. Leadoff batter is on again for Marion. Brings up number 3, left fielder Alec. Runner takes the lead at first. Landon looks him over. Got a pretty decent sized lead. He doesn't go. First pitch in low for ball 1. Next pitch comes, I guess that's a ball. Ball 2, 2-0. Sorry, that first base camera went out of focus again. I'll fix it here in just a minute. Next pitch. Low for a ball. Runner goes. Ball gets away from the fielder, and he's in there safely. It just does not want to focus right now. Ball 4, batter walks. Runners at first and second, nobody out. the first baseman Hayden G, as opposed to Hayden H, who batted earlier. First pitch, line drive is going to drop in for a base hit in front of Rodney. Scoops it up, brings it in, hits his cutoff person, just past it. So bases are loaded now for the right fielder, Austin. Austin is 1 for 2 on the day. An RBI and 2 runs scored. No outs here in the top of the 4th. Fielder's in tight. Squeeze bunt. He is out at home for out number 1. So they tried the suicide squeeze, didn't work. Got 1 out now, runners on first and second. Tyler stays in on the grass at first. Caleb backs up at third, waiting for another bunt. Inside for a ball, 1-1. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-2 now. Excuse me, 2-1. First pitch was a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out, runners on first and second. Swinging fouled out of play for strike 2. Outside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Got him on the changeup for strike 3. Out number 2. Up to bat now, catcher Reese B. Reese is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs and a run scored. First pitch fouled down off of Zach's thigh. He's going to take just a minute here. Zach needs a minute here. He's looking okay. Gets back down. Number 10 was the one who tried to jump over Zach earlier. I believe he's their catcher, right? Yeah, he's their catcher. Runner steals. In there for strike 2. Runners both advance on a straight steal. Pitch low. Zach keeps it in front of him. Keeps the runners from advancing. 1-2 on the batter. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Low one off his thigh, off of Caleb. Caleb throws it over to first. Pulls the runner off. Oh my goodness, that one hurt. He's trying to shake people off like he's okay. But Coach Heldman's going to go out and talk to his pitcher. A run did score on that. That ball bounced off his hip all the way over to Caleb at third. Caleb tried to make a throw. Pulled Tyler off the line a little bit. Not sure he would have got him anyway, even if the throw would have been right on there. They're going to allow Landon to take a couple of pitches here. See how his leg is doing. It's his one that he pushes off of. He shakes his head like, yep, I'm good, coach. Umpire's going to allow him to throw. Nope, not going to allow him to throw one more. All right. He says he's good. We're going to call for a batter. Second baseman Blaine is up to bat with runners at the corners and 2 outs. First pitch is fouled on the right field line, out of play. Next pitch, curveball in there for a strike. 0-2. Runner goes. Foul ball. So the runner will head back to first. And we'll do 0-2 again. We're coming up on 1 hour of game time here in a couple of minutes. And comes home with it. Ball just a little bit high. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner takes second with no throw. So runner's now on second and third. 2 outs. Pitch is popped up to Landon for out number 3. Warriors put one more run on the board, heading to the bottom of the 4th. Monarchs are down 7-0. Up to bat for the Monarchs in the bottom of the 4th. Shortstop number 6, Caden Woodward. First pitch, fly ball on the left field side. The left fielder comes in and makes the catch, even though you couldn't see it on the left field camera there. Came a long way for it. That was a really high fly ball. Allowed the left fielder enough time to get over to it. Up to bat now, senior right fielder, number 13, Connor Bean. First pitch, curveball, swinging, strike 1. Pitch outside for a ball. 1-1. This pitcher is only at about 32 pitches. So he's been making short work of the Monarchs. Curveball stayed outside. Ball 2. Outside, ball 3. 3-1. On deck for the Monarchs is designated hitter number 41, Henry Wolf. Three-one pitch high and outside for ball 4. So a one-out walk brings up Henry. Monarchs need to start closing this gap here. See if Henry can move Connor around. Connor takes his lead at first. Pitcher checks him back. Kicks and comes home with it. Curveball in there for a strike. Coach Heldman is asking the umpire something. Not sure what that was. Ball low. Two and 0 on Henry. Connor gets his lead again at first, comes home with it. Pitch is fouled back. I'm sorry, I believe it's 1 and 2. Not 2 and 1 like the scoreboard said. Curveball misses. I believe it's 2 and 2. Takes the high pitch and fouls it back. Stay alive. Connor short lead at first. Swinging strike 3. Henry goes down on a curveball. 2 outs now for pitcher number 23, Landon Schrader. Looks over to Coach Heldman for the signs and steps in. Connor a little bit bigger lead now at first. Pitcher checks him back. Comes home. Connor goes swinging. Throw goes out into center field. Catcher rushed his throw and threw it well past the second baseman. So 0-1 count on Landon, runner at second base. See if Monarchs can start a little 2-out rally here. Landon drives one into right field, but the right fielder is there. Actually, the right fielder almost overran it. So we are headed to the top of the 5th. Monarchs still down by a score of 7-0. We've got some changes defensively here for the Monarchs. Coming into pitch, number 24, William Fields. Taking over for Harrison at second base is number 30, David Kennedy. And taking over in center field is Win Fleming. Up to bat for the Warriors is the pitcher, Nick E. First pitch up high for ball one. Swinging, strike one. Got him with a little off-speed pitch there. Popped up back. Not going to be playable. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the pitcher. Next pitch is fouled back, out of play, and across the road. That pitch is down the right field line, but unplayable also. It's 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. William gets a sign from Zach. Tries a curveball that stays up high for ball 2. 2-2. Pitch fouled back again. Ground ball right at Tyler, bounces off of him, and David's not able to pick it up in time to get the runner at first. So leadoff runner on in the top of the 4th. Excuse me, top of the 5th. Up to bat shortstop, number 4, Tyler M. Takes lead at first. First pitch, ground ball, foul along the first base line. So we'll do it again here. 0-1. Pitch stays up high for a ball. Need to get over and replace the battery on my first base camera before it dies. 1-1. Doesn't look like the runner's going to go anywhere. Pitch in there for a strike. Zach throws down to first, but the runner's back in safely. 1-2. Fly ball to center field, drops in front of center fielder Win Fleming. One hops it and gets it in. So a single. Now have runners on first and second. Nobody out. And we are back to the top of the lineup, I believe. Actually, this might be a pinch. No. Pinch hitter, maybe? Number 15's up to bat. Runners on first and second. First pitch, swinging at a high strike. Next pitch bounces in the dirt past Zach. Runners advance. So runners on second and third. Nobody out. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter. Ground ball. William gets it over to first for out number 1. Is able to hold the runner from advancing. So 1 out. Runners on second and third. Pitch high and outside for ball 1 that brings up third baseman Hayden. H. Swinging strike. Swinging strike 2. 1 and 2 on the batter. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third here in the top of the 5th. Gets him with a little breaking ball for strike number 3. 2 outs now. Brings up left fielder Alec. William gets his sign from Zach. Comes set. First pitch is fouled straight back. Pitch stays up for ball 1. 1 and 1. Another pitch fouled back out of play. 1 and 2. Pitch up high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. And 2 outs. Swinging ground ball to the second baseman. Scoops it up over to first for out number 3. Monarchs keep the Warriors from scoring any more runs heading to the bottom of the 5th. Down 7-0. Leading off for the Monarchs in the bottom of the fifth, third baseman number 22, Caleb Fouth. Curveball in there for a strike. Pitch is fouled back out of play. 0-2 on Caleb. Line foul down the first base line. Caleb stays alive. Curveball to the third baseman. Scoops it over to first for out number 1. Brings up left fielder number 9, Rodney Bakken. Curveball popped up. Left field. Shortstop goes out into short right field for out number 2. Brings up first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. First pitch, curveball stays inside for ball 1. Outside, gets away from catcher for ball 2. 2-0 on Tyler. Outside for a ball. 3-0 now. With Monarchs need for runners, I'm guessing he's going to be taken all the way here. Yep, pitch down the middle for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Swinging fouled back. Full count now on Tyler. Curveball in there for strike 3. So the Monarchs go down in order in the 5th, heading to the top of the 6th. Monarchs are still down 7-0. And we're back in the top of the sixth. One defensive change for the Monarchs. Number 11, Ethan Willis, comes in right field to replace Connor Bean. William Field stays on the mound. First pitch outside for a ball. Up to bat is number 7, Hayden G. Pitch low for ball 2. Curveball stays up for ball 3. 3-0. Up high for ball 4. So the leadoff runner is on again. Leadoff batter, excuse me, is on again. Up to bat, right fielder, number 1, Austin. Takes a decent-sized lead at first. Pitch in there for a ball. Okay. 1-0. Pitch low for a ball. Zach keeps it in front of him. Keeps the runner from advancing. 2-0. Trio. Ball 4 high, and the batter takes his base. Coach Heldman calls time to go talk to his pitcher. And Coach Heldman is done talking to William after walking 2 batters, trying to settle them down a bit. Runners on first and second, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Checks his runner at second, comes home with it. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. This is number 10, their catcher, Reese B. Tyler playing in front of the runner at first. Caleb about even with the bag at third. Next pitch, high and outside. Ball 2, 2-0. Pitch is fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike now on the batter. Ground ball to the shortstop, flips it over to the third baseman, who's only able to get the play there, not make the double play, but get the lead runner for the out. So fielder's choice gets the lead runner. This is second baseman Blaine. Oh, that one got Zach. Oh, he's hurt. That ball came up and got him, and all right. Zach is in some severe pain here. That ball came up and caught him, let's just say, in the inner thigh area. Not sure he's going to be able to continue as much pain as it seems like he's in. Coach Heldman talking to him still. The trainer from the Marion County team came out to talk to him. He's going to make sure he's okay. As he tries to walk this off. All right. Looks like he's going to stay in. They're just checking to make sure he can still squat down there behind home plate. He says he's okay. Obviously still a little bit shaken. All right, so 1-0 on the batter, 1 out, runners on second and third. Pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low for a ball, gets past Zach, allows the runner to come in. Makes the score now 8-0. And we are going to change catchers here. Zach not moving nearly as fast as he normally does, so Brent Kitchens is going to come in and take his place. Looks like they're going to give Brent a couple of pitches here. All right, so 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter, 1 out, runner at third, 8-0 in the top of the 6th. Pitch misses outside for a ball, 3-1. Just misses the outside corner for ball 4, and the runner walks. Brent calls the first and third defense. Coach Tarpley calls timeout. And we're going to make a pitching change. So we're going to have a pitching change here in the top of the 6th. Looks like center fielder number 2, Win Fleming, is going to come in to throw. And William is going to go to right. And Ethan is going to shift over to center field. Coach Tarpley talking to Win real quick, and he's going to throw some warm-up pitches here. And we'll be back in just a minute. And Win is done warming up. And up to bat is pitcher number 12, Nick E. Runners on first and third, 1 out. 8-0 in the top of the 6th. Win checks his runner at first. Comes home with it. First pitch high for ball 1. Pitch bounces in for a ball. Runner's going to come home on that one. And trying for 3. Throws down, not in time. Ball short hops 22, but Rodney's there to back him up. So another run scores. Makes it 9-0 Warriors. And a 2-0 count on the batter. Runner at third. Chopper fouled on the third base line. A little bit high for a ball. Goes down low to get one. Pop fly in the short center field. Drops in there. Runner's going to score. Ball gets over Brent. And another. So run comes in, and runner advances to second base on the throw over the catcher. courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 18 comes in to run. One out, runner on second. Pitch low, gets away from Brent. Runner's going to advance to third. Ground ball to the shortstop. Caden tries the backhanded ball, gets past him into left field, brings in another run. Makes the score now 11-0 here in the top of the sixth. Up to bat, number 15, Hayden J. First pitch, a little low for a ball. Wynn checks his runner back at first. Comes on with it outside for a ball. 2-0. Well, the scoreboard says 3-0, but I think it's only 2. Runner takes a short lead at first. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Brent. Now it's 3-0. Wynn checks his runner back at first. Throws over there. Runner back in easily. Alright, runner gets the lead again. Wynn comes home this time. Ball 4 high. Batter walks down to first base. Runners at first and second. Pitch up high for a ball. Next pitch outside for a ball. Pitch, fly ball into right field. William getting underneath it and gets it for an out. Runner doesn't advance from second base. So 2 outs now here in the top of the sixth. Brings up number 3. Actually, I'm not sure. Alec. First and second, 2 outs. 1-0 count. Outside for a ball. Ball 2. Ball gets away from Wynn for a second. Ball goes over the left Hand at batter's head, and the runners advance to second and third. Three balls, no strikes on the batter. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Pitch in there for a strike. Pitch fouled straight back. Full count now on the batter. Pitch up high for ball 4. Up to bat now the first baseman, Hayden G. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch is fouled back out of play. High, ball 1. 1-1 on the batter. Ball 2 inside. Just inside. Outside for a ball. And that walks in a run. Makes it 12-0 Warriors here in the top of the 6th. Coach Tarpley comes out to talk the win. Going to be done for now, and David Kennedy's going to come in to pitch. So we're going to do a little more round robin on the defense. Wynn's going to go back out to center and bring Ethan Willis in at second. So we'll take a break while David warms up. So on the mound now for the Monarchs, number 30, David Kennedy. And at the plate is right fielder Austin. First pitch in there for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 12-0 here in the top of the 6th. Swinging strike 2. 0-2. Breaking ball for strike 3, and the Monarchs are out of the inning. So we are headed into the bottom of the 6th. This will be the last inning since we've reached time. Down 12-0. Leading off for the Monarchs in the bottom of the 6th, center fielder Win Fleming. First pitch in there for a called strike. Curveball in there for strike 2. 0-2 on Win. Gets a piece of it, fouls it off the ground, then off his helmet. Win stays alive. Curveball just misses for a ball. 1-2. Curveball stays up high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Win takes that one, slaps it to the second baseman, who bobbles it for a second, and Win is on with a leadoff single. Second baseman went a long way, but couldn't quite get there in time. So the Monarchs have the leadoff runner on. And up to bat now, pitcher number 30, David Kennedy. Win takes a little lead at first. David takes the first pitch, fly ball on the right field side. And the right fielder makes the catch in foul ground for out number 1. Wow, that was a great running catch outside of range of the camera. Got a pinch hitter coming up, number 70, Sam Galbraith. He's going to be batting for shortstop Caden Woodward. 1 out, runner on first. Curveball misses outside. At the knees for strike 1. Doesn't look like wind's going to be going anywhere. Outside for ball 2. I'm just going to leave it on the home plate view. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on first base here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, ground ball to the shortstop, flips it to the second baseman, but it gets past the second baseman. Wynn rounds second, head into third. Going to be a throw, no, into second base to hold the runner from going. So runners on first and third. Up to bat. Center fielder, number 11, Ethan Willis. Sam gets his lead at first. Pitch up high for ball 1. High and inside for ball 2. Inside. Oh, he swung at it for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now. From my angle, that didn't look. I couldn't tell that he had gone around. Fly ball to short right field. Right fielder comes in to make out number 2. 2 outs now. Up to bat number 35, catcher Brent Kitchens. Brent came in for the catching duties after Zach was injured. First pitch up high for ball 1. Next pitch in there, ground ball to the shortstop, picks it up over to first for out number 3. And that will do it for us this evening, as the Monarchs fall to Marion County Warriors by a final score of 12-0. Totals for the day for Marion County: 12 runs on 14 hits and 2 errors. The Monarchs, no runs on only 2 hits and 2 errors. We will be back on the air tomorrow around 4:30 for our game against South Pittsburgh. That's South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, not Pennsylvania. Followed by an 8 o'clock game. I'm sorry, not 4:30, 5:30. I apologize. It should read 5:30 for our game against South Pittsburgh. So 5:30 against South Pittsburgh, followed by 8 o'clock game against Grundy County. Once again, final score here. Monarchs drop game number 2 of this Mountain Valley Classic by a score of 12-0.